Hi, today is January 4th, and I'm with Laura Seafelt from Johnson Bank. And Laura and I were talking, we just had lunch, and I was talking to her, reading the newspaper about how the stock market's probably going to do really well this year. And I asked her how that's going to affect the interest rates. And so I just wanted Laura to tell you a little bit about what's going on in the market out there, especially as it relates to the second home market in Door County.
Well, as far as the second home market, I think we're going to see a better year than we have the last 3 years. I think property values have declined to the point where borrowers and buyers are really interested in looking at second homes again. There's some pent-up demand. So I think that we're going to see a better market as far as demand for second homes this year. I think we're going to see a good interest rate environment. I'm not forecasting that rates are going to go above, let's say, 5.5%. So I think that we're still going to be in a very, very competitive and attractive interest rate environment. I think you talked a little bit about the stock market going up, and I think that the forecast for the stock market is going to be up maybe 8% in 2011. So that'll also provide some incentive and some confidence for buyers to look at perhaps a second home purchase. So I hope that's all true.
And also, if you're interested in knowing what's going on in the market, I'm in the process right now of updating the statistics for the whole Door County market as well as Northern Door, and you can check that out probably within the next 7 days on my internet site. Recently, I discussed with Laura about how much easier it is dealing with a local lender as opposed to dealing with a lender outside our area. There's so many obstacles, and most of the obstacles I find when in dealing with an outside lender, you can't get around them, and then the transaction fails to close. I'm going to have Laura comment on that as far as just how the appraisals go and how they're different here than in other places.
Well, the requirements for appraisals is a lot different now than it was a year ago. We work with local appraisers who understand this market, and I think that that's more true now than it's ever been, that you have a local appraiser dealing in their local markets, providing the data to the underwriters and to lenders, because we understand this market and we understand the second home environment. We understand Door County, and things are different in Door County than they are in a lot of other places in the United States.
Yeah,
So,
for instance, I can come out and to do a market analysis, as Laura knows, on a secondary home, and there's not another secondary home that's like it. Whereas the primary market, the houses are pretty much, all in a row. They're very, very similar, and it's easier to do an appraisal and justify the price than it is in a second home market.
and we understand the condo market here in Door County, which is again perhaps a little bit different because we deal with so many different types of condo associations and profiles.
Yeah, because of their understanding of the market, I found that Johnson Bank will almost, I could say I bet you 90% of the time, give the buyers with whom I work a fixed rate loan. And in many cases, I can't necessarily find that's true with another lender.
We work hard, Connie, to put your transactions together.
Thank you, Laura, and we'll hear more from Laura later.